YouTube is random as fuck. And I used to think for a little while that if I made good content, if I really focused on it, maybe I could get some traction on YouTube. And that's sort of true, but YouTube doesn't actually reward good content. The only thing YouTube cares about is consistency and whether or not they can identify your target market. The main reason why I'm so bummed about YouTube's main focus on consistency and target demographics is because that's kind of similar to what's also rewarded in traditional media. You know, if you're a visual artist, it actually is better for you to create only one visual style and then harp on that over and over again. That's how you get recognition. That's how you get booked at galleries and stuff. It sucks, but none of the gallery curators want to see a visual artist cover a whole bunch of different types of medium. They want to compartmentalize your whole being and message into one thing that they can put in a magazine. And then when you go to the museum, it should be that one idea extrapolated out a million different ways. Now, granted, I don't agree with this, but that's honestly what sells in the art world. And I've had friends who have really tried to cut their teeth being professional artists who have been too varied. They've been too much of a jack of all trades. They've been too interdisciplined or whatever. And so their stuff wouldn't sell that way. And when I started to think about what I would like to do on the platform, I realized, oh crap, I don't really want to do just one thing. There's too many ways that my brain would want to go. And if you look at what makes a successful YouTuber, you need to kind of have a shtick. The time it takes for some of these awesome channels to get up there, it's a lot of time invested. And if I were to do that, I would actively be writing less music, performing less shows, going to less parties, like living life less for the chance at maybe breaking through a little bit on YouTube. In the past, I've made stuff for other channels. I've done sketch comedy videos as well. And, you know, no one watches any of it. Like, no one's going to watch this either. I don't care. Then I would do something like I reviewed a piece of gear, this like voice transformer from Roland, and then that gets 20,000 views. I'm just like, no quality piece of content that I will ever make will get 20,000 views on its own. And then I have like a dumb Harry Potter meme that's got a ton of views as well. And I'm just like, all right, when I actually put work into this, it doesn't pay off. It just feels so random because you're trying to appease the robots. You're trying to appease the algorithm, and YouTube will never tell us what that is. So I thought about it, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't care enough to chase that whole thing. It's not really worth it. And so why would I even make this video now? I'm making this because sometimes just to talk out loud and put something out there, you can sort of clarify your own thoughts and learn more about yourself. Generally, like, we hold a lot of beliefs internally, and unless we have an outlet to test them, you know, they're not necessarily bulletproof. And sometimes you can either reinforce something that you believe, or you can question yourself and figure out, you know, where are the holes in a certain argument. And so I kind of decided that I do want to keep making videos, but not for you. The other main reason why I would still make these videos is actually something that I really have to give a lot of credit to Moist Critical. I've only recently got into his work, this guy Charlie, but the Moist Critical channel is awesome because there's no production value to it at all. It's just this guy looking at the camera, talking about whatever. But the thing is, he's so damn good at it. Like, he does these long takes where he's funny and he's on point and he doesn't ramble. There's hardly any cuts, totally different than my own videos. And it's just because he's been doing it so long. And I would imagine meeting him in real life, he would probably be the same way. If you watch him stream video games, that's just him now. That's just him when he's on. He just goes. He's just a good talker. And so I sort of look at these videos in the same way, where like, I want to hone that speechcraft skill. So maybe just by working stuff out on this channel it will rub off my own personality. And then when I talk to people in real life, I won't stutter as much and I'll get to the point and be somewhat entertaining, perhaps.